Okay.
Hi, I have a question.
Hi.
I have a question. You talked about India, and
Yes.
Especially the illiteracy rate in India. And since there's, to my knowledge, about 270 million people who cannot read or write in India, I wanted to ask you, how do you feel about criticisms that say that instead of bridging it, the knowledge that is available on the internet is actually deepening the rift between the North and the South?
It's a very interesting question, but I don't have a lot of sympathy for that argument, simply because what we're seeing right now is people are coming online in very large numbers, more and more and more, all around the world. And so this question of the digital divide I think is a very important question, and it's funny when I'm closer, I can't see you, but from here I can see you. Yes. The question of the digital divide is an important question, and it's one that I don't know of any way that we can address directly. If I could think of a way to address it directly, I would be very much in favor of it. When I think about this problem, I have this goal of a free encyclopedia for every single person on the planet. For a long time now, this is going to mean that we can't just think about the internet. We have to think about other modes of distribution. So, for example, in some places, in South Africa, there's people who've gone around and put static copies of Wikipedia, unfortunately in English, because the local language, the school of Zulu, we have 80 articles, so it's not enough. But they put it on the computers into the computer lab, so that the students have access to a computer lab that was built by a charity there, but they don't have access to the internet because it's too expensive. They can't afford to apply the internet for the kids, but they can get on and read Wikipedia. So that's a good thing and important. Another good thing is that we're seeing the penetration of mobile devices is huge, and increasingly, right now maybe you have a mobile phone, but it's very primitive. It's not an iPhone or something, where you can really read Wikipedia. But that will come because those devices are getting cheaper and cheaper, and the developing world is fanatical about their mobile phones, and so people will have access to Wikipedia in this way. But in both of these cases that I just mentioned, say distribution on CD, distribution by mobile, even distribution by paper, they don't address another issue, which is participation. People can read Wikipedia on a mobile device, but I think the chances that anyone will ever be able to really seriously contribute through a mobile device, it's just not practical. I mean, it's small to type. So this is a problem that will require basically inexpensive computers. But computers get cheaper and cheaper every year. Internet cafes are becoming more and more common in more and more places. So hopefully we will be able to get more and more participation from people all around the world. But it's a huge challenge, and I don't really have a simple solution. I guess the main response I would have to this question is, well, we do see computers are becoming more and more common all around the world, and we shouldn't expect that in 20 years, these people who are silent today because they have no voice, they're going to have a computer and be able to email us and complain about the situation. So, yeah, sort of random thoughts, I guess.
I have a question about reforming copyright. As far as we know,
I think is your microphone on? Low battery.
Low battery.
do you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, well, as far as, well, my question was about reforming copyright. We know that the current situation, a lot of corporations and the film industry, for example, Hollywood and different film studios use those copyrights to share their movies, media, and every type of content. And my point is that they are abusing the copyright system by using it for for commercial use. My question is, do you think that the copyright system needs some kind of reformation?
Okay. Yeah, so I have a lot of opinions, which I'll try to summarize quite briefly, about, I think we do need copyright reform. I'm not a person who says we should abolish copyright. I think copyright is very important. And I actually think one of the cases where it is important, if it's for a limited time, properly limited time, is for the creation of certain types of Hollywood movies. The ability for someone to invest $100 million in making a new Star Trek movie and be able to recoup that cost, it really depends a lot on copyright, being able to enforce it and say, should the copyright last for 1,000 years, which it seems if they keep extending it every time it gets close to running out, that this is ridiculous. I don't agree with this at all. The other thing that I'm interested in, and I think, if I think politically about how to reform copyright, I think going head-to-head and fighting against the movie studios is impossible. They have tons of money and their business depends on it, and they will not give up. And I can't say that I blame them. I mean, this is their lifeblood. At the same time, what we should reject is the idea that one size fits all, that we should have the same copyright terms for every type of work, and every type of situation. One of the examples that I would put forward is there are out-of-print textbooks that are 15 years old. And I picked 15 because the original term of copyright in the US was 14 years. So back then, this would have been in the public domain now, and the Wikipedia community would be able to take this chemistry textbook, say, and update it to today. It wouldn't be that hard, not much has changed in basic chemistry in the last 15 years. But we can't do that because it's owned by someone and it's out of print, so you can't even buy it. So this is not an okay situation. Some of the reforms that I think we should have are actually quite simple. One is to reinstate the idea that you need to register your copyright, particularly if you want it to be longer than 14 years. You have to pay a small fee. It doesn't have to be a lot, €5 or something, to extend your copyright. And you can extend it a few times, that's fine, if you have an economic reason to do so. But this would allow works that have no economic value to fall into the public domain. Right now there are works out there that are lost to us because they're under copyright, so I can't take them and put them online. And yet they have no economic value to the owner either, so they're just locked up for no reason. If they were forced to pay $5, they would have to think about what they really want to do with that. And lots of things would just come into the public domain and be available for all of us to reuse in various ways. So I guess the last thing I would say is I would be very, very nervous if we had some kind of major international treaty negotiation to change copyright today, because in the current political environment, I think we would all lose very, very badly. And there are some real dangers of some things happening, that there are a lot of parties who are interested in controlling things, and it's very dangerous. So right now I'm not happy with the current situation, at least it's not as bad as it could be.